So that should be good. That should be good. I think we'll be rocking here.
Yeah.
All right, so Sanctuary. Have you ever played Sanctuary?
I might have played it on the iPad. Holy down feet.
This is going to. If this is the first time you played this, this will be a riot. So.
Well, and here's the other thing. The people that aren't on Flightscope or Skytrack, their system takes into account elevation of the golf course.
Right.
Right. Ours just takes in the elevation on the hole.
On the hole, exactly. Not the actual like sea level altitude.
Mm-hmm. So I was playing with Boz the other night. You know, he's hitting 3 woods, 350 yards.
Yep.
It's Ringle for whatever.
Oh, I'm
like,
pulled that one. Come on, stay in a decent spot.
I got no chance.
I'll take that. Yeah, I think that definitely changes things, and I don't know if they can turn that off. Can they?
I don't think so. Right. Oh. That's a first driver so far.
Hey, take a mulligan if you want to. You might get a good kick here. Get him a kick. All right.
We'll play it. Oh, yeah, that's the only thing, because I'm in my garage. I don't have ideal space and good, kind of like I've mentioned on videos and everything else.
Sure.
But I am so good with the irons and everything else, but drivers are definitely a little funky.
Well,
for spin compared to what I see on the golf course. And our courses are open, so I've taken this outside.
Oh.
And it does so much better when it can track the flight, even though it's only like 40 yards.
Yeah.
And we've got an XI that my pro uses, and it's dead on with the XI.
Yeah. No. I mean this Mevo Plus is definitely, I don't know what you want to call it. It's competing with its big brothers a little bit. It's a riot.
Yeah. Okay, so apparently I cannot get over that.
Damn.
That's all right. Yeah, I've got the True Strike mat, and it's really good mat. But I'm telling you, when it's 30 degrees outside, there isn't a lot of give with that gel pad underneath.
Interesting. Yeah, the gel stiffens up like oil.
Yeah, just like a golf ball. If you leave a golf ball outside, it just feels hard.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to just try to pitch something out here because I've got no idea.
Yeah, we could have gave you a mulligan out of there. Oh, look at this. All right. He's back. Fairway. Nice out. And that's what I don't do that in real golf enough. It's like, limit the damage, get out right away.
But like outside, I am a real high ball hitter. And that's why I asked about some of the stuff on the launch angles. Is I can't hit a 4-iron inside or a high rig city one. It comes out like a stinner.
Yeah.
And outside, I am high launch and everything.
So I'm interested to hear more about what you're saying, that you're seeing some driver spin change indoor and on the short indoor setting, obviously in the Mevo Plus, and then outdoors.
Yeah.
Because mine seems really close, but I do have a full, I think it's like 10 feet 5 inches of flight.
Yeah.
So what's your setup?
So I'm running 7.5 to the unit. So I can cut at 7. So I just move it back on my stance mat and cut.
Okay.
And then I've got 8.5 to the screen for hitting.
But that's why then. Because all the testing out there that I've seen, everybody's having driver or high-speed ball issues under, 9.5 feet or so. And I have a little, 10 seems to be the sweet spot. I have a little over 10. But yeah, like Ron from Gung Ho Golf, was having some issues, and I said, hey, what's your tee to screen? And he said, I think it's 8.5 or 9 feet or whatever. And I said, can you get it to 10? He did, and he instantly saw results. Oh no.
Well, I said I can't hit a hybrid. I hit the stinger. I hit the hybrid.
Well, I don't know if you noticed, but I hit a 6-iron and laid up.
Yeah.
Because I figured, hey, if I have no warm up, I'm just gonna lay up because there's water there and.
Sorry, I had a call come through, and I was trying to miss, and I said,
No worries.
So, let's see here. 68.2. But, and I got down to a 6.2 last year, so I kind of know my tendencies.
Nice.
And I'm a high launch, low spin player, especially with the driver.
Okay.
I launch at 16.5. I'm trying to spin it at about 1,800. And it just does not pick that up inside, but it is outside.
High launch, low spin. Yeah, I mean, you must carry a ball, really far then.
No.
You're kidding.
I've only got about 96
Nice
miles
ball. There you go. There's your gimme.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not far. I tend to have a better short game. Like I had good spin on that little shot.
It's all about short game. That's what I've been working on so hard this winter. I'm hoping to drop my handicap way down. I've only been back into golf now for a couple of years. I was out of it for a while. 5 feet downhill.
Seems like every year over 40, I lose 2 miles per hour at clubhead speed. It drives me crazy.
Oh, don't be too much downhill. Sit down. Oh no! Oh, it spun out! I thought it was going to be a little too much too. Oh, go figure.
But when I used to swing 105, I'd try to launch it around 14 and 2,300. But now I'm trying to maximize carry. I mean, being Midwest, it's about your carry number. It's not about your roll number.
Yeah. So check this out. So there's no putting line, and I'm not aligned to the brake. So that means I have to take this little pin, and I have to move it wherever I think is the best aiming spot for that brake, which I have not even played this yet. So this is a total guessing game to me. And what's interesting is it doesn't tell you how far you're aiming left of the pin. Like it doesn't tell me, hey, okay, I'm aiming 12 inches left. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, it's not
there we go. So I could actually bring this up here at least. Oh, it showed the pin there for a second. Where'd it go?
I'm assuming the squares are a foot.
Yeah, did you see how it showed there it is. So I could actually bring this in closer, which I think would be, at least I can see it now.
Yeah, it's not showing it for me. It just shows that stat.
Yeah. So I'm aimed 8 feet there, but I'm going to putt it about 12. So this will be interesting. Oh, that's going to be a lot.
That was a good putt.
Thank you, because I'm not going to lie. I thought it was a decent putt too, and I was like, well, there goes that aligned break. This is going to be a lot more difficult, but that's all right. It's a good challenge.
Yeah, like I said, the difference is the putting's, you've got the 9 firmware, so that's one thing.
Yeah.
I get my fair share of misreads, but I'm not putting flat all the way to the screen either. So that's why I kind of said if it would read from 7 to 8 feet and then just calculate.
Okay.
Speed and trajectory, that'd be perfect.
Yeah. So and I've been talking as much as I can with those guys that I was helping, beta test. And the problem is they're at home, they're shut down. They're limited resources, so not a whole lot of development, unfortunately, going on right now.
No, and I talked to them.
Oh, it's off the toe, and it's going to be right.
They're such nice guys.
Oh, totally. Well, I'll probably probably be limiting
sim
damage.
putting, we don't need accuracy again, right? They're not trying to compete with their other units, so don't try to make this a mini version of an X3 with a putting feature.
Yep. Which, based on my testing so far, it's awfully good.
I'm just saying, though, it's not picking up face angle, it's not picking up launch of the putter or anything else.
Nope. Exactly. Read the ball. Which, for indoor simulation play, there's a great drive. For indoor simulation play, I mean, that's all you need, right?
Yeah.
I mean, just give me my pace, you know? And it knows that the ball's going right or left. I mean, when I push or pull putts, I mean, I don't know if you...
that's 16 at 3,700, and I'm closer to it. Like I said, a good ball for me outside's 18, a bad one's 25.
Okay.
And again, though, I mean, I'll play it. I don't care.
Yeah, same here. Yeah.
Go, baby.
Get there. Roll out. Hey, you're on. It's a 60-footer, but you're on.
It should read that, though. It should read a 60-foot.
Oh, and it does. I've hit him. I have hit him. It's just, you're hitting a 60-foot putt in a 10-foot space. It's very challenging. Now, this is an interesting shot. I have to assume that if I want to hit like an 8-iron, I'm going to clear those trees, but who knows if I'll launch it over or not. So this will be risky. Nice and risky. I think I pulled it a little bit. Yeah.
It's all right, though.
From there, you got to be happy, right?
So here's another thing: is they've said now they've come back and they said you can use a metal dot when putting.
Well, and I'm going to verify that as well. They said you can use marked balls. So, Are they referring to you can use the metal dot? I mean, I'm gonna try to clarify that. That's the tough thing when they're working on developing more information and material. Some of that doesn't come across clear, especially to the consumer. And so I'm hoping that I can I've already sent a little demonstration video with some questions. Do you mind if I talk while you hit? I should have asked you before.
No, you're fine.
I just thought I always forget to ask. I don't care as long as you're not yelling at my backswing. I could care less. But
okay, so that's interesting. It read before I even putted.
It did what?
Yeah. It read it as a putt. See, now I'm seeing a line for you. A break line.
Oh, I'm not. Yeah, I'm streaming live. Look on YouTube. There's no line. There is no line.
Yeah, so on my end, it's showing a break line.
That's weird. Hey, you mind sharing that?
Yeah.
So I aimed, I don't know, 2-3 feet to the left because I see the break, and I'm just going to try to get it close. I mean, this is going to be, people are not going to be shooting super low with this unless they've played this a lot. I've played it, I mean, not at all, but.
Yeah.
Oh, that might be too hard. I know it's uphill, but don't be too much. Oh. That might have dropped if there was a line break on.
Nice putt.
Thank you.
It is so strange that it read before I putted.
That's very weird. I'm trying to think of what could have caused that.
So here's another question I have for them. Okay. So I've got like a mix of Pro V1s and TP5s with metal dots.
Okay.
I'm using yellow balls to putt with, so I know I'm just grabbing them and have a metal dot. Well, to me, it seems like some of those yellow balls look like they have some metal flake in them. or something to make them sparkle.
I know exactly what you're talking about. It is. It's like a metallic or sparkle type. Yeah, I've seen it. It's in like the paint below the clear coat.
And that's what it looks like. Okay, so that was a no-brainer.
So is that enough metal to mess with the radar is what you're saying?
Yeah.
I can ask him that. I mean,
so
the
I just used
more environmental... That was a nice putt.
Yeah.
The more environmental eliminations that can happen, I mean, the better it's going to be because, I mean, I'm in retail. I mean, consumers are all different. Everybody comprehends things differently. It's not even so much about intelligence or even knowledge. You know, sometimes you read something and you just, you know, you hear it a little differently, you know? So that,
100%.
that messaging is so important.
So, same deal, right? You're
okay, so you get it then. If you're dealing with the public with products, you get it. Yeah. You
talk to people who've been in the business for a year, you talk to people who've been in the business for 50 years, and they're both going to look at stuff differently.
Yep. Okay. Not the best strike, but I'll take it.
Nice ball.
Thank you.
Oh, that could be. Oh, no, that was a pull. I thought that was going right. Must have flipped my hands at it.
That's my miss. A lot of times I'll duck hook. You're just fine. I'm up next.
See, but look at that. Can you see my spend number?
So no. So because Flightscope is using the API to send data, just like Skytrack does, which honestly, based on what I'm finding so far, seems like the preferred method. Currently, the API, when it's sending all of the data and not letting the algorithm mess with, you know, any type of flight, just like altitude or anything else, other than some distance, you know, for downhill, uphill, or whatever, but it doesn't show the data for the other user. So I would think that's an enhancement that's probably coming. But, you know, currently I can't see your data, you can't see mine, and that's because Flightscope is sending the data to E6 instead of E6 taking the data and putting it in their algorithm, which Unicore is currently doing. And some of those users are seeing some variances that I guess they don't really like.
Well, I just think it's interesting. Like, I see your carry and your distance. I see those, but I don't see.
Correct. It's just not all the other data. Yep. And we really should, you know, almost clarify that a little more with E6, because they would know more about that API and how that data is being comprehended. I'm in between clubs here, 21 feet. It's like I could almost hit a 9-iron. Oh. Do I come up short with this?
I played one and I was short.
I'm going to try to do a huge draw. I swung the crap out of it.
Oh, great.
Got it there. Holy spin. Thank you.
It's just so much.
So I'm still putting with the ball with no metallic dot, just so you know. That's what's working for me, so I'm not changing it. Yeah. It also keeps a nice clean ball for putting. No scuffs.
Wow.
You got that sucker.
Like, but look at that. Did you see the backspin on a little 34 good shot?
54 feet. See, I don't see anything else. What was the launch angle on that?
Hold on.
Because that seemed like you really flopped that thing.
Let's see. Launch was 55.9.
Holy smokes. I don't think I can launch mine. I mean, I guess if I just did a straight flop, they hit my ceiling usually when I flop them like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a close shot. It was only 34 feet, so it was, I could have reached up and probably caught it.
Are you setting up the Mevo Plus the way I showed everyone in the one video with FS Golf and lining it up and doing the angle and everything like that? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I find that the best right now.
I don't have to move it. I only use one side of my garage.
Yeah, same here. Mine is just sitting there all the time.
17 feet. Okay, so we're not going to putt the yellow ball.
You're right. I see your break now. I see the break line. Yeah. That's funny. So the other user can see the break line. Well, that could be interesting for streaming. If you were watching the YouTube stream right now, you could see the break line. That's a flaw in the system, I think.
Yeah, you kind of gotta. It's interesting because there's no way you're lining this up on because their lines aren't distinctive enough.
Oh, and that's my problem. That's why I told him, I'm like, you think it's too easy, that's fine, but I'm telling you right now, good luck. Some of it's just going to be guessing, and that's not that fun, you know?
Yeah. And we're talking 10-foot gimmies.
Yeah.
No read. Yeah, but I've tried everything. I've tried covering the putter. I've tried short top strokes.
Yeah, sometimes when I was on the old firmware, I noticed that if I got the putter out of the way fast and lifted it up, it can read the ball a little better. So that's probably a best practice. And then as smooth as you can keep that ball without bouncing also helps. It doesn't like the vertical movement of the ball.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing that I've noticed is it likes a slow stroke versus a fast stroke.
Agreed. Yep, you can still hit a ball farther and do a slower stroke. I agree.
Oh. See, like there, I hit four misreads.
Yeah. I mean, you can mulligan that too if you want. I don't care.
No, it's to me, this is all kind of us testing.
And that was the whole purpose of this round. Yeah, I'm playing this this whole no break thing for the first time. I figured, hey, get out. We can play 9. We can do whatever we want. Let's see how the server is, you know.
But I just don't think Flightscope people are going to be able to play 10-foot gimmies when you got 14-foot putts that are 6 inches downhill.
Yeah, that is the tough balance. I'm able to. I played that whole match play tournament with 10-foot gimmies. Did I have a couple putts that were really difficult that I either got lucky with or possibly could have put me in trouble? Yes, it was still, oh, look at this. Nice putt. Awesome.
So like I said,
it read that right, and that's the difference, right? I mean...
Yeah. But I'm rolling, like I said, I've got about 2 feet, and then it rolls off my mat, comes down to my AstroTurf. So like I said, I'm all right playing with gimmies, but the odds of me making very many putts, it's 100% luck for me.
Yeah.
If it's trying to read it all the way to the screen.
Sure. Which, that I also was going to confirm if they're willing to release that. I don't know if they are, because it might be, proprietary data, but how many feet it's actually reading the putt for. I would assume like 5 or 6, but...
See, I thought Ron originally said 8, but that could have just been...
Oh, that's assumption, though.
Oh, nice putt.
Yeah. See, I read that grid, and I mean, that I'll tell you what, this could be doable. I'm getting a feel a little bit because you can see those, but I can see the lines well there. Just like you said, that's the difference.
To me, I think the difference might be the break, where it doesn't align you, but you can see the break. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's not going to matter if Flightscope people choose to play no putt while the computer.
Well, and that's the thing. You can play computer decides, and actually, believe it or not, I've played that quite a bit because several people had no putting for a while. Even Ricky with GSA.
Yeah.
And oh, hold on. And honestly, it's pretty decent.
See, that's what I did when my buddies come over. We either say it's a 1 putt at 10, 2 putt at 20, or 3 putt at 30.
Which you do know that you can even manually enter that, right? Where you decide.
Yep. Or we just allow the computer to do it. Uh-oh. Is it frozen on your side, Jack?
Oh, no. Man, let's wait a second, because Ricky said it can reconnect sometimes. Give it just a sec here. Let's hope. Let's see if I can... So, I am totally frozen, it looks like.
No, I can get my Windows screen up.
Well, I can too. Yeah, I just mean there's no menu, there's no nothing.
Yeah, I can do it.
I wonder if some other people started. It seems like when you get multiple people going, it doesn't like it. Man, I actually had a fair round going there. There's only 2 people in lobbies?
Yeah, Flyer guy's by himself, so I'm assuming he's done with Rick.
Yeah. Well, let's exit out real quick. If it lets us, start a game back up, we can start it back up. And was that hole 4 we were on?
Hold on.
Or was that 5?
Hole 4.
Yeah.
5.
So we could, I could start us on hole 4.
I exited out.
If it allows it, and if not, right back to the server problems. I mean, is what it is. Hey, we got 4 holes in and aligned to some. I just hit the refresh button usually, and if it doesn't do anything, we'll be good. Nope, connection error.
Well, that's the reason I bought TGC also. You know, just so I'd have options.
Oh, I think it's a good choice on your side. If you can afford to do it, I'm telling you right now, I've got all the software. It's nice having all the options. They're different in their own way. They're fun in their own way, and I recommend it. I mean, I tell people, I'm like, listen, I get it. Everybody can't do it,
That's why I did the basic with D6.
Yep.
But I did the premium, Pebble Beach deal.
Nice. Very nice. Oh, well, that's right. Like, you have Pebble Beach. We'll have to play that soon.
Yeah. So I've got those. So I'm like, okay, that'll be fun, right? And because if buddies come over, they're going to want to play Pebble Beach or, a named golf course.
So true.
So I did that, and then I said, well, I'll make up my mind on TGC or Creative later. And then when Ron ran that deal on TGC, I was like, well, damn it, I got to hop on that.
I did a little flash sale, too. They only allow the resellers to do stuff, very limitedly. They give it to us to do. Basically, it's an agreement to get some buzz, and they wanted Flightscope people to give TGC a try. So,
and then Creative, like I said, I just like it for hitting balls.
Yeah.
I don't mind the FS stuff, but they just need a range. The track stuff.
Yeah.
And the FS Skills app is great because that gives you all your data.
It is nice.
And it's even giving you descent angle, so it's got to be calculated. So it's doing all that, but when I use the FS app that gives you all the data, the portal stopped working. So you can't see your data post. So it's like, well, Creative's the only thing that will allow me to track all my data.
Yeah, that's a good point.
If I just want to hit balls.
Well, I don't know if you saw or not, but I mean, Creative gives you printing and saving and delete shots, and I mean, I'll tell you what. So I'm going to give it one more try here.
Yeah, but we all kind of tinker at different times, and I'm like, I love the fact that I could compare 2 drivers. I could compare a shorter driver shaft. I could, work on a swing change. if I get more weight on my right versus kind of sitting on my left, what's that do?
Yep.
And you could, so you could do 9-iron right foot, 9-iron left foot, and see what it does.
It's a good point. Yeah, this won't even let me. This is doing what it did to someone the other day. It won't let your profile log in and stuff. Well, it is what it is. I mean, we got 4 holes in. Got to test something out, and hopefully it's back up maybe later this evening or something, and we'll give it a shot.
Yeah. Anybody else reporting down?
I'm looking, but I don't think so. I'm gonna wrap up this live stream real quick. Give me 1 second.
You're good.
All right, guys. So as you noticed there, E6 Connect has been having some issues with their server. Sometimes you can get through 18 holes with 3 people even, and then sometimes with 2 people, you have server issues. They're working on it. They said the team is like totally focused on it. So I think that will be, something that will be fixed relatively soon. They've been doing a good job. They have, good communication going on. You'll see that we did something different there. That was putting with no line, no alignment or anything. I had to manually align. There was no brake line or anything. Totally new experience. I thought that was pretty cool. Let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you want to see in the upcoming videos. Thought we'd just do a quick stream here to show some live golf. Sanctuary's a crazy course. So, appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll talk to you soon.